announcement. I'm done, man.
Oh, yeah?
I'm just done.
Okay.
I'm done with sports.
Okay. I was going to say
done
something
with
else because I'm also done with something, so we can
What
do
are
a
you
done
done with?
segment.
What are you
No,
done
I want you to go first.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm really done. I mean
Like-
it this time. Not with the Mets. I think I'm done with everybody else.
Yeah?
I want to be mostly done with the Mets. They would be my favorite to be done with. But I know I can't be because, like, I'm pot committed with the Mets, and there is this, like, little bit of hope with Cohen. So I at least got to see that through. If the Cohen experiment fails, though, then I'm, like, totally done with everything. I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it anymore.
Like we're not even.
I'm not doing it anymore. All of it. Watching it, talking about it, content about it, talking to people about it. I'm done. I'm done.
Console KFC sports fan.
I can't do it anymore. There's no reason. Like, there's no reason. So, like, at least last year, I did the goddamn Jets, and that was something to do. And we all churned out, like, funny skits, and we came up with, like, little episodes with themes and great editing. Like, they were, like, little, like there were episodes of TV. And I'm not doing it this year because our sales team didn't sell it. And I was like, I'm not going to have people work on Sunday nights for something that doesn't even make any money. But then I started, people were like, we want to see it. We want to watch it. And I was like, what would I say? What would I do? I had an idea the other day to do, like, Time is a Flat Circle episode. Already did it. We've already done everything. We've already talked about all of these things. The new coach, the new quarterback, we don't have any weapons, we don't have an offensive line, and there we go. Again and again, it's just the same thing. And I don't fucking care anymore. I don't fucking care anymore. This game was the least interested I've ever fucking been in a game. Swear to God.
Got waxed too, right?
Smoke, 26 rip, nothing. I mean, it was like, but more than that, there was just nothing. Like in the past, we've tanked, so I could root for a loss. Root for a loss. And then there was a Trevor Lawrence light at the end of the tunnel, so I could think about that. Even when I would tune in and watch Adam Gase, I would just be like, fuck you, this guy's a joke. So I was watching with hate in my heart. There's nothing. You got a new head coach who is supposed to be good, so I can't, like, you got to give him more than, like, 2 fucking games.
How's his name pronounced? It's Salah.
Salah, yeah.
He doesn't spell it like my Salah, so it's confusing.
He's got 7 kids, and he's living in a hotel room.
With kids?
He's been put up in 2 hotel rooms right now because of... Did something happen recently, or was it just, like, construction?
Flooding for Ida.
Huh?
Flooding for
Ida? Maybe, yeah. I think his house got fucked up in the hurricane or something. Whatever
a
reason.
professional football coach lives in a basement? Oh, I'm saying he lives in Manhattan. I'm guessing he lives in Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
He
so
lives in a
now
home,
him,
okay.
his wife, his nanny, and his 7 kids live in 2 hotel rooms. I was like, do you mean 2
presidential
hotel, like,
suites,
floors?
right, yeah.
Do you mean, like, 2 entire hotels? Like, buildings? Because then maybe. That's insanity. He's also a football coach who's like, see you later, guys. I'm going to this. I'm watching tape 24 hours a day at the stadium.
Yeah.
You know, have fun with this.
I'm busy at work.
But you can't, like, people say they like him. People say that about Todd Bowles. We've done this game before, too.
Oh.
Where it's like, he comes from a good pedigree and people like him and all that shit. Okay. They got Joe Douglas. Everyone was like, yeah, he's great. Like, why? What's going on here? Why is your offensive line even shittier? You're not that fucking good. You got Zach Wilson. It's not his fault. We can't blame him yet. But he threw those fucking picks the other day that was exactly like Geno Smith. It's just all happening again. And I think I'm too goddamn old to do it. I feel foolish, John. I will not be made a fool of. I can't.
I think we're a little late on that one.
I can't muster up any interest. I can't argue it. I can't laugh about it. I stopped in a bar yesterday and I was talking to this guy and he's like, he was a Giants fan. He's trying to, like, commiserate with me and I'm just like, what are we doing here? You're going to talk about how Daniel Jones isn't the guy and I'm going to talk about how Zach Wilson's probably the same bust he's going to be, but he'll go somewhere else and thrive like Sam Darnold. Like, blah, 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 blah. It's beneath me, John. It's not interesting. It bores me. There's no value. I get nothing out of it. It's just, why would I do it? I'm done. I'm fucking done. I don't give a shit anymore.
I like how the Jets' ineptitude is so bad or so strong. I don't really know what adjective to use to describe that.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a pretzel there. It's like if it was really inept, is that good?
Potent.
Good ineptitude?
Potent?
Potent?
Sure. Yeah, potently inept. It's like me, I'm potently impotent.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Sounds like you're talking about my dick. Potently inept.
But like they're not gonna take advantage of the Adam Gase bump, which I just learned about. The Adam Gase bump.
Everywhere he leaves, the team's good the next year.
Not good.
Great. Super Bowl.
Starting Kevin at the high school level. High school team he left, state champs next year. LSU left LSU, national champs the next year. Then there was something in between Manning getting away from him, and then Manning won Super Bowl next year.
Yep.
And then there's one more from that. Oh, Tannehill becoming comeback player of the year.
Or himself, not the team.
Yeah. And then there was something else in between those four. And it was just like
Darnold's doing great.
Great, yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome.
He's taking advantage.
The Jets aren't losing. If the Jets had kept Darnold, maybe they get the Adam Gase bump.
Yeah,
but because they got rid of Gase and Darnold,
I'm happy I didn't know that because that would have been something I would have done an episode about the goddamn Jets about that. I would have been beating that drum saying we're gonna get the Gase effect, and I would have been disappointed that guess what? The Jets even fucked up the Gase effect. But I didn't even know that.
I'm going to see what the one I'm missing is.
So, guess what? I'm done with that too. I'm done with all the theories. I'm done with all the possibilities. I'm done with the arguments, the debates, the jokes, the talking about it. It's just a glorious waste of my ever so precious time on this rock. John, we're spinning around on this little pebble. We're going like 55,000 miles an hour into this infinite expanse of nothing. And I'm not going to waste my goddamn time every fucking week. I'm not doing it. I swear to God, I'm not fucking doing it. I don't care. And I think anybody who does is a fucking moron. I question your intelligence. I question your values.
But that's sports fandom in general.
In general, but now,
it's all dumb.
But it's getting really dumb.
Yours
dude.
is.
It's so stupid.
It's a level that's concerned.
And Lions fans, come on down with me. You can join me too in just doing anything else in your fucking life. And I've threatened this before, John. I said if I took all the time, every 4-hour block on a Sunday, take all the minutes I've ever had arguing about this team, take all the time I've ever done podcasting or making videos about it, and I took all that time and I did something else, I would be fucking curing cancer. I could be writing fucking concertos. I could be fluent in 10 languages. I could do all these productive things. And instead, what do?
Kevin, if you spoke another language, I think you'd kill yourself. What am I, a fucking Italian now? Kevin accidentally said grazie once and shot himself in the foot. Get himself with a cat of nine tails.
I said, I've always threatened this. But when I was 25, it's I'm not going to give up sports, you know what I mean? I'm just mad right now. I'll be right back, I am it's the abusive relationship and I finally, I'm breaking up. Yeah. I'm done. I'm going to the shelter. I'm hiring a lawyer. I don't know, whatever. I'm getting the fuck out because
I'll do what I can for you. I'm proud of you. I'm glad you're taking the step.
I can't do it.
What can I do to support you?
Just don't let me fucking relapse. Don't, if I'm hey, you see the Jets are playing see the spread this week? I don't know.
That's a tall ask.
Yeah, you're not going to do
that. Is it too early for me, Kev?
Huh?
Is it too early for me?
Yeah, you're too young.
See, me and my dad.
But you know what? No. Now's the time.
Get a head
because
start.
Yes, you could go learn something. I'm just gonna die soon.
Here's the thing.
It's over for me.
My dad and I have stopped talking. We agreed we're done.
Yeah.
We won't do this anymore.
Talking about the Jets now or everything?
Jets, Mets, Knicks, everything. Yeah. But for the past 15 years, all we've talked about is sports.
Yes.
So now in the household, we just look at each other and just walk by and just nod.
That's tough.
Nothing to talk about.
Yeah, that's you're you're the couple who it's whoops.
What
your whole relationship was built on a house of cards made of
how each other's days are.
Yeah, that is tough.
We're 2 weeks ago.
Have you gotten to the point where you guys? This is where me and my dad are at now. Where we don't listen to each other at all.
You just say your thing.
He
says
his thing.
Yeah.
It is. Me and my dad's conversations are just ad libs. It's just what are you doing? Walking home from work. Yeah, socks were tough last night. Yeah, I'm gonna probably jump rope when I get back. Like it's just
It's like a Family Guy
nonstop.
script. It's just
like,
nonsense.
And
yeah.
like neither of us pay attention, like literally at all.
Yeah.
We'll talk for 15 minutes. We won't have a conversation. We'll just talk.
You know what I witnessed this weekend with my father, the difference between men and women, the difference between father and son versus husband and wife. My dad told a story. My dad's rocking the Monarchs these days. He's rocking the Nike dad shoes, right? And I guess during the flood a couple weeks ago, his shoes got soaked. And he just told me a story about how he dried them. And because he learned a fucking like TikTok trick, you know, one of these like life hack things. Not on TikTok, but you know what I'm saying? When there's like, yeah, no. And you take your shoes, you tie like a knot in the laces, and you slam the door like with the laces on the outside, so that your shoes are dangling in the air on the dryer.
Okay.
And it doesn't clank them around, but it heats them up and they dry. You get
Very
it?
good, yeah.
You know, you understand what I'm saying, right? It's just
Yeah.
like hanging rather than. And so and he was just like, it was cool. So like I didn't have to wait 2 days for my shoes to dry, and they dried, and I was like, cool, you know. And then he kind of like reiterates the same story, or my mom overheard it, and she was like, no, that doesn't work, and she's pressuring him on it and be like, no, because the thing would get in the way, and he's like, I did it, it worked, you know. and I just watched the way that like she wouldn't allow that fucking story to just happen, and I was just like, okay, yeah. Cool story. Like, not really, but, you know, whatever. And then I probably told him some
I don't
dumb...
know why you said not really.
It's pretty good. It's pretty, like, yeah. It's like, you know, next time if I have a bunch of soaking wet shoes, I'm going to do that. But it was just like...
They said I have a fucking manic breakdown and just throw all my shoes in the tub because I don't have any children to do it to.
But that's the kind of shit you got to have with your dad, where it's just like, I learned this today. It's like, okay, cool. Did you see what happened in the paper? Like, I don't know. And then, but that's where if you and your dad need to do something, then
Got to figure out something else.
well, actually, what I thought. So when I'm sitting there watching any sports, when it goes south or when it becomes boring, I'm like, I just want to put on regular TV. There's so many good fucking series. There's so many good movies. It's like, and I know that's gonna deliver. Or at least if it's like maybe it's not, and then I could just be like, I'm not watching that anymore. There's no like, you're not like tied to a series where you have to watch it. So I was like, I'm just gonna turn on Squid Game.
Yeah, well,
And then so you could be sitting there talking to your dad about the next show that you guys are watching.
We threw on Manifest. We were like,
Sure,
we're not
there
gonna watch
you go.
Sunday.
And you can talk about fucking fake. Let's talk about Manifest for a second, Mike. That's the worst, best show of all time. It's the best, worst show of all time. It's a terrible
I
show.
didn't even get past episode
He was
one.
sleeping
The premise
within
sounds
20
great,
minutes, yeah.
really
The
bad.
premise was amazing, and then the show stunk, and then it got revived, and then these motherfuckers, they either played us like a fiddle or I don't know what. Manifest got canceled, got streaming on Netflix, and I was like, oh, Netflix saved it, and then it got canceled again after it made it to Netflix, and then there was enough of an outrage that they were like, okay, we'll do one more season to finish it. And then at the end of that season, spoiler alert, it just says like season 4 coming. So now it's just totally back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's
I
like,
didn't know.
it's this show, it's got 9 lives. It just like keeps coming back, and all they do is they go, the callings. John, I had a calling. Mike, but the calling. Jackie, what'd your calling say? Oh, I had the same calling. They say calling 750,000 times, and it's so bad, and I can't stop watching.
You're watching it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Overacting like a motherfucker, ridiculous storylines. I mean, of course, it's like a metaphysical magic show, but it's like even by these standards. The police things that make no fucking sense. You and your dad should just sit there and talk about that. Because it's that show that sucks so fucking much is better than the Jets. It really is.
It really is.
Anything's better than it. Watch Squid Game. Squid Game, if you haven't watched that, there's more strategy and action and like interest and intrigue going on in that crazy fucking Korean TV show than any Jets game you'll ever watch.
It is impressive that people choose to watch sports because
Why do we do it?
it's like oh yeah, like what's I don't know what the salary cap is. $200 million we'll call it. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's a lot of money to invest into something. You know what Netflix puts into their stuff every year? $9 billion.
Yeah, I know.
That's better.
Yeah, right. Just simple fucking math, you know.
That's better. What they do is better.
When I was your age, I wasn't.
Watching
I
bad
wasn't
sports
even like
teams is silly.
considering it. When I was your age, I was still going. But when I win one, it's gonna mean so much more. You know, fuck you Yankee fans. When I win just one, it'll be worth all 5 of yours. And then I got to a point a few years later where I was like, this is never going to happen. I'm the jinx. But also, what else am I going to do with my life? So, like, I don't care. I'm still with my boys. I'm at the bar, whatever. We're having fun. And then we've talked about this, how, like, your sports fandom just starts to, like, naturally, you kind of, like, calm down a little bit when you're hit, like, 30. You're just like, well, I'm not going to, like, scream and yell the same way. I'm not going to, like, punch holes in the walls. I'm not up. I'm not down. It's, you know, you just start to, like, calm down. And not everyone. There are people who say crazy sports fans till the day they die. But I think the average person, it starts to, like, wane a little bit. And then every year, that percentage chance of me actually saying, fuck it, I'm not doing this anymore, it's getting higher and higher. Because now I'm like, now the rest of my life around me sucks. So I can't waste 4 hours on a weekend doing something I fucking hate. Think about that. That's like if I went apple picking for 4 hours on Sunday. It's like, I don't want to do this, but I have to fucking do it. That's like when you're a married man and it's like, oh, we got to do this fucking thing I hate. I just hate it and I have to do it. That's the Jets to me. It's truly like being married to the Jets where they just ruin my day and I'm just like, I'm divorcing you. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Cuz I don't have enough time to waste.
Pavs has it worse than you because he's also a South Carolina football fan and they suck dick too.
Why are you a South Carolina football fan?
I went there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask that, and I caught myself. Like, you probably went.
Did you graduate? Did you drop out? What's going on?
Oh, I
Still
got like
there?
2 classes left. Yeah, taking them online.
Welcome to the club.
That makes sense.
I'll never do that. I promise.
I also became a Michigan football fan when I was a kid. I picked them the day they lost to Appalachian State.
Jesus Christ, you were a kid then?
I was a kid. My
I
dad
like
said-
vividly remember
I remember that being like the
that.
biggest upset of all time. I'm just done with it, man. That's it. You're not gonna hear me. You're not gonna catch me talking about the Jets anymore. You're not gonna hear me talk about any of it anymore. I'm gonna be fucking gone. You're gonna catch me in the bathroom, hanging. Don't ask me to do nothing.
I'm gonna be hanging from the bathroom. Don't ask me to do nothing.
Did you see his rant on Honda Civics?
No.
Bro, this is so good. He's just trying to do a Steelers recap, and he's obviously in a bad mood because the Steelers lost. We're talking about Jersey Jerry.
That was sad.
Yeah. Well, I think Ben's just done.
Like,
you know,
Ben should retire now.
and
right
like
now.
and like
Just
no
why, what's the point?
and no shame in it. It's like
Yeah.
you went one too long. That was stupid.
Yeah, you went
But
too long. Your body's broken down. You probably
You're done.
sexually assaulted too many people. Like,
sure.
Like, just hang it up.
You're
Because guess what? When you're not winning, I start talking about sexual assault again.
And those details are gonna resurface.
You're not blinding me with Super Bowl rings anymore. I'm remembering bathroom stalls and shit now, Ben.
Mm-hmm. So this is Jersey Jerry trying to just do it.
Tough loss for Pittsburgh today. Tough loss. I'm so tired of these people driving by with these loud engines, these Honda Civics. I was going to talk about the Steelers. Now I just want to talk about the fucking people who buy these piece of shit Honda Civics. And I don't know what the fuck they do to the mufflers, but they fucking drive them up and down the street and they fucking make these crazy sounds. I can't even do my Steelers video now I wanted to do.
This is go woo.
Yeah. I mean, and that's me. I'd rather talk about the mufflers. I'm gonna do a fucking Sunday afternoon Honda Civic muffler show because I'd rather do that than watch the Jets. I'd rather do fucking anything and not even watch them. I don't want to watch them. I don't want to talk about them. I don't care. Like I said, the people are like, it's only been 2 games. I'm like, we said it's only been two games the last time and the time before that, and it's just always. I mean, how dumb. I think you're a legitimately dumb person.
Okay, I gotta say something.
No!
I gotta say something, because we're treading dangerously close to. I hate this woman so much territory where you're madly in love with her. Because it's
No.
like we're
Guys, I'll tell you what.
that last second time where you're like, I don't care. It rang of
No.
I care a lot.
No, because you know what the difference is? That woman is always the one who fucks your face off. That she fucks you till you got things coming out of your ears.
Till your fucking mascara's right.
Yeah, I mean, no, yeah. I get nothing with that. The Jets don't fuck me. I mean, they fuck me. They don't fuck me. You know? That there's got to be some good. You always go back to the woman you're madly in love with because, like, you know, She's got that.
I mean, like,
She's
look,
the
we've been
throat
doing
goat.
this for a while. It sounds like she drives me just crazy.
No.
I can't stand her.
No.
And
No. This is pure. No, because this is not even hate. This is pure, unadulterated indifference. Like, if you could show me.
Welcome to my life.
If you just show me, like, a picture of Zach Wilson, I'd be like, nothing. Show me Robert Saleh, nothing. Show me the head. No.
Can we get a heart monitor in here?
Yeah, that's what I need. I would have just.
We heart monitor. That would be awesome. I don't want a lie detector test because I would never do something like that. Because I remember there was one time in Milton where it was a Pirates thing. There were whispers of a lie detector test starting to come up, and I was gonna just be like the kid who was like, I was the one who threw it.
Yeah.
Everyone else can have recess.
Right. I'll fall on this sword.
I was not letting Dave have
I downloaded the porn.
Yeah,
whatever. Because I don't give a shit about that. But the other questions you might ask me, like that's it's not that I wouldn't get strapped into a lie detector test. I mean, it is that, but it's more I wouldn't get strapped into a lie detector test with you motherfuckers around.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Like if there was just some professional like dork there who I'd be like, he's gonna ask me questions about like this crime. Okay, sure. But everyone else would be like, like, so are you really going to like quit the Jets? Yeah. What's the largest thing that's been in your ass? There would be questions like, no, that wasn't on the list. You're not allowed to answer that. But
I got a question I want to ask right now.
But that's the difference is that there's it's just.
I don't know, John, how big's your dick?
You gotta see the size of her fingers. That's all. I just don't care. Like it's just there's nothing. There's nothing to even and that sucks. To be honest, that's the end of an era. It's the end of an era.
The sports era.
Of like, well, this is more really Jets focused because I'm being honest with myself. I can't quit the Mets. I think I can quit the Jets because I don't enjoy it. Like the Mets, like I hate, but I'm like there is some part of me that thinks like one day maybe we'll look back at this and laugh, or at least in this moment I still want to like pick up the phone and call Clem and be like, did you fucking see that? I want no part of it, man. I want no fucking part of it. And it was a good run. We did the goddamn Jets for fucking 5 seasons. I had the Rex Ryan era. We sold a lot of T-shirts. We had some fun. I remember, when you become like one of the fans in a team's Twitter, you know what I mean? Like people knew who I was because I passed the torch to the fucking kid who does the TikTok highlights. Go watch him, man. He can do it. I'm fucking done. Go ahead, kid. You ruin your life. Goes to Chris's fucking future right here. This is what it's going to be one day. You just finished up another video here on KFC Radio, so click subscribe. If you've watched it all the way through, you know that you like our content. You know you're going to watch more of our content in the future, so click subscribe now, and it'll just pop up on your YouTube. You won't miss anything.
It is free. I promise you that.
$0.
Free for you, great for us.
Click it.